Tonight's main headlines: GPS firm on Sarawak oil and gas rights, no need for bipartisan committee. Borneo expected to be fully completed by 2026. DPM emphasizes PDRM's role in tackling cybercrime and social threats. Good evening. The fight for Sarawak's oil and gas rights has been firmly established under Gabungan Parti Sarawak (GPS), which comprises four component parties: Parti Pesaka Bumi Putra Bersatu (PBB), Sarawak United People's Party (SUPP), Parti Rakyat Sarawak (PRS), and the Progressive Democratic Party (PDP). Deputy Prime Minister Datuk Sri Fadilah Yusof, who is also the Senior Vice President of PBB, stated that there is no need for PBB to form a bipartisan committee with the Democratic Action Party (DAP), as the rationale behind the proposal is unclear.
Perjuangan sekarang di bawah GPS memang jelas, kita dari dulu konsisten. Tapi DAP saya tak pastilah keikhlasan, kesungguhan sama ada ikhlas atau tidak. Tapi lebih banyak mengkritik GPS. Padahal perjuangan itu dah bawah GPS. Kalau dia mengkritik, saya tak tahu apa yang dia keikhlasan dia buat.
He said this to reporters after the Santunan Kasih Ramadan event organised by the Ministry of Rural and Regional Development for Sarawak held at Masjid Darul Sabirin, Kampung Empila on Friday. Datuk Sri Fadilah was responding to a proposal from Sarawak's Democratic Action Party Socialist Youth (DAPSY) for the establishment of a bipartisan committee on oil and gas, compromising members from PBB and DAP to jointly strategize the state's fight for its rights. He added that the fight for oil and gas rights could be further advanced through representation in Parliament. When asked about the sharp increase in the prices of essential goods in Sarawak, Datuk Sri Fadilah advised the public to lodge complaints with the Ministry of Domestic Trade and Cost of Living (KPDN).
Dan saya akan rujuk kepada Menteri KPDN untuk memastikan satu, memantau keadaan harga dan juga stok barang dan sebagainya.
During the same event, Datuk Sri Fadilah revealed that the Borneo Highway is projected to be fully completed by 2026. He stated that while the project is currently 99% complete, delays are primarily due to issues with the relocation of pipes in Sibuti.
Ada progress saya dimaklumkan. Now there's progress denial. Ada isu besar ialah di sebelah Sibuti sebab pengalihan paip. Kerja tak boleh dibuat sehingga paip baru disiapkan. Sebab itu pergerakan agak lambat. So jangkaan di sebelah itu akan siap pada 2026 lah. Manakala di ada satu kawasan lagi hampir siap dah. So memanglah slow moving tapi ianya dah boleh kata siap.
Datuk Sri Fadilah further mentioned that the main focus now is on the development of the Sarawak-Sabah Link Road (SSLR) project, with contracts already awarded and the current phase progressing smoothly.
Yang ketiga ialah Trans Borneo yang menghubungi melalui Brunei untuk menyambung ke Lawas dan ke Limbang. Yang ketiga ialah the Red Line. Red Line tu ialah sepanjang jajaran Borneo yang ada package di bawah Borneo pun. Ada jalan-jalan yang lama dulu yang dah siap zaman dalam, tapi standardnya sih sama. So raya perlu di-upgrade. Kalau siknya kelak kita akan jalan bagus, ada jalan sik bagus.
Datuk Sri Fadilah emphasized the need for the Royal Malaysian Police (PDRM) to improve its capabilities in handling cybercrime and social symptoms that are increasing, especially in Sarawak. Speaking at the Isha and Tarawih prayers in congregation with PDRM personnel at the Al-Mujahidin Mosque in the Tabon Jaya Police Housing Complex, he said that crime now not only occurs physically but is increasingly moving to digital platforms such as illegal gambling, drug distribution and inciting hate on social media.
So kalau kita tak tangani dengan berkesan, tindakan
Yang pantas tidak diambil, ianya boleh menyebabkan keretakan dalam hubungan masyarakat kita. Jadi this is the biggest challenge to me. Sebab kita tak mampu, di Malaysia kita tak mampu untuk belaga antara satu sama lain. Sebab asas untuk kita maju ialah kestabilan dan perpaduan. Kalau ini berlaku perpecahan, yang lain itu akan hilang. Dan saya kira inilah perlu diberi perhatian oleh kita semua.
The Deputy Prime Minister stressed on the importance of close cooperation between the community and the PDRM to contain crime and strengthen community harmony, which has been the basis of Sarawak's stability. He also warned that the spread of hate on social media could damage relations between races and religions if not handled quickly and effectively. At the same ceremony, he announced that the government will consider applications to upgrade the facilities of the Al Mujahideen Mosque and the Tabuan Jaya Multipurpose Hall Complex for the comfort of the local community. Deputy Health Minister Dato' Lukanisman Awang Sauni has been entrusted with the significant responsibility of addressing the shortage of healthcare personnel in Sarawak following his appointment to review unfilled positions in the state. This announcement was made by Health Minister Dato' Sri Dr. Zulkifli Ahmad after concerns were raised about vacancies in Sarawak's healthcare sector. Sarawak Deputy Premier Dato' Amar Professor Dr. Sim Kui Hian stated that Dato' Lukanisman's role is crucial in ensuring that critical positions are filled as soon as possible.
So I hope that we are in my recent meeting with the Minister Yang Menteri Kesihatan and the senior management, we have bring out the issues about all these posts that is not filled, and that's why I want to thank the minister. After my meeting, they appointed Yang Muhammad YB Dato' Luke to be in charge of looking at all these posts that are not being filled, especially we got more than 800 nurses and PPP, medical assistants in West Malaysia that who wants to come home, to come home to serve in Sarawak.
He made these remarks after officiating the PPP Day at the Sarawak Heart Centre on Saturday. Dato' Amar Dr. Sim further explained that the challenges faced by Sarawak's healthcare sector extend beyond job vacancies, emphasizing the need to meet national standards.
As I said, the number of beds, right? And the number of beds we need, we are 45% below the national average. That means that we need more hospital beds, and for Sarawak, we need more the 54% doctors. All this about not a lot for beds, 2,000 beds. For doctors, 2,000 doctors. And what is 2,000 doctors? Well, it's 54%. So you know how many we have? Otherwise, you cannot get 54%. And so that it means that we are really needs a lot.
Sarawak is taking steps to expand its collaboration with Brazil in cattle farming, with the state planning to import beef and engage in research partnership with the ruminant industry. Following the initiative, a delegation led by Minister for Food Industry, Commodity and Regional Development, Dato' Sri Dr. Stephen Rundi Utom, visited several cattle farms, research facilities and slaughterhouses in Brazil to observe the technology and methods employed. In a statement on Friday, Dato' Sri Dr. Stephen highlighted the importance of the visit in learning about the development of the ruminant farming industry in Brazil, a country known for its significant beef production. He explained that the visit was aimed at assessing the cleanliness and disease-free status of the livestock, as well as the technology utilized by Brazil in light of Sarawak's interest in importing zebu cattle from the country. During an interview with Brazilian media, Dato' Sri Dr. Stephen explained that one of the objectives of the visit was to explore collaboration opportunities between Sarawak and Brazil, particularly in learning new technologies such as artificial insemination, including the use of sex semen and embryo transfer technology.
The intention for us to come is to hear from you what you have done thus far. And we're trying to not only emulate, we're trying to see what we can do together to collaborate to make sure that we also have another center, research center, and also breeding in back home in Sarawak. I'm very impressed with first-hand information that I've seen for myself how you do especially artificial insemination and so on. We have visited a few countries in Indonesia, Thailand, and so on, and they're quite the same, but you have done it very simple way. And one of the things that we have learned is conventional and also use modern technique using straw and so on. We hope one day we'll be able to collaborate and do it together. Perhaps I will send some of my officers to come here to be trained if it's okay with you, so that they'll be able to do for our center back home in Sarawak.
The Sarawak delegation visited several key locations in Brazil, including meetings with Brazil's Ministry of Agriculture, Livestock and Food Supply, MAFA, and the Brazilian Agricultural Research Corporation, Embrapa, which is involved in livestock research collaborations. In addition, the delegation toured several processing plants and slaughterhouses in Goiânia, Uberlândia, and Uberaba, as well as the ABS Global Center and laboratories renowned for their expertise in cattle breeding technology. Datuk Sri Dr. Stephen emphasized that the mission of the visit was to explore investment opportunities in Sarawak's cattle industry, which currently relies on imports from Australia and New Zealand. At present, Sarawak's cattle population stands at around 22,000, with a target of increasing this number to 80,000 by 2030, aiming for 25% self-sufficiency. And that's the English edition with me, Nicholas Zechariah Boni. More news can be found in our official portal, ukas.sarawak.gov.my, and social media platforms, including Facebook and YouTube. We round up tonight's UKAS Bulletin with the display of the Nurses and Medical Assistants Day at the Sarawak Heart Centre on Saturday. #Saluran Informasi Rakyat and have a good night.